And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 4.
Now in the box, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one. He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Eddie Rosario is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Here's Miguel Sano. A quick out number 1. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Liriano sets. Here it is on 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Minneapolis following this.
Leading off for Buffalo, center fielder Steve Finley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No score here as we play inning number 2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman number 8.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is over, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of
Leading off for the Twins. First baseman,
Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Attention, please. Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
Wagner really bringing it now. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Taylor's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Chris Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter. But he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy.
The 0-1 on its way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Kepler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Here's the catcher,
13,
Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Pitch on its way to Avila. In the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th, catcher Billy Wagner.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Eduardo Escobar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher, Tyler Clippard. A right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. And the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Way in front of that fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. We expect a good battle out of this. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
This guy can really pitch. He's got a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one I think about is the sinker. He'll use it when he needs to get a ground ball or maybe get out of a jam. Bases loaded, first and second, maybe even a runner on first base. Here comes that sinker to get that ground ball. He's looking to get to if he can.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Digging in, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
Into the box, Steve Finley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. No one out with a runner at second. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Whipped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase and give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third, third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
The next 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a changeup over the outside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from
leading off for Buffalo, third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Rizzo charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Grounded to first, fielded by Moustakas, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ben Zobrist becomes out number 2 this inning. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the third as we get a nice look at downtown from high above Lakeshore Drive. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here. this is grounded foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Ken
Riding
Griffey
in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of it. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Number 8 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder,
John Jay will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jason Hayward. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Tonight it's Conquest baseball between the Hipsters and the Twins. A valuable territory and a lot of fan support are on the line. Next, Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
D. Gordon is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Second, the left fielder, number
into
24.
the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding in, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing. Warren Spahn, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. HR, what's the word on him? Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Batting second, left fielder
Into the windup and the pitch.
Rosario.
Eddie Rosario is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in now, Steve Finley. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Steve
Here comes
Finley.
The first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand, and an underhanded throw is in time. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. now, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Batting fifth, right
Max
fielder,
Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. Buffalo is out in front 1-0. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as
Cabrera.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High pop up. Sano coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's just a soft line drive over the third baseman's head, and it'll be a line drive in the books tomorrow. He just fought that one off and got the base hit.
Into the box, Byron Buxton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know that.
Rendon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
They came in looking to capture this territory, and they did just that. Well-played game, and now they look on to the next task at hand.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jose Barrios worked only 3 innings in the loop. Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. It should be a good conquest matchup tonight between the Hipsters and the Twins. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Now a bunt attempt here. Sano is there, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped high in the air. Dozier is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch. Swung
on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Finley is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
Second baseman
Brian Dozier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A runner on first with two away. And he lays off for ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. Oh, that's for sure going to be it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the... Standing in, Steve Finley. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Center fielder Steve Finley.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone!
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Digging in, Alex Avila. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Max Kepler.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Joe Mauer stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And there's ball one. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get there as he comes through off the bench with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Sano gloves it, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Finley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The 0-2 home. On the ground to the right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Leading off on a twin.
4-1.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Rendon down at third. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now a pitch on the way. Miguel Sano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Jose Barrios only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Hipsters and the Twins. Buffalo attempts to add another stronghold. Next, the windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Polanco, he's got it one away.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Here's George Springer. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Byron Buxton.
Low with the splitter, ball one. Two and 0 now. Fouled back. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
From the stretch, Brian Dozier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Max Kepler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Tanaka pauses. 1-0 on its way. To his left, it's knocked down at third. And he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick-to-itiveness there. And that will end the inning.
Leading off for
now at the plate, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This ball will be chopped foul. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's in time.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Ready now, Alex Avila. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Dribbled to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Twins are in front, 1-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Jason Castro, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you went right after him with a 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Number 8 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. And he'll go after. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. To his right, Mauer. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, V. Gordon.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the runner back safely. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Riding in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he's back easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Tying run headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the 1-run margin stands.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Minnesota Twins claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Masahiro Tanaka only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the hipsters and the Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball. Next on the show. Hit on the ground to short. Ibar has it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
George Springer.
Digging in now, George Springer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park?
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
He's set. Here it comes. Anthony Rendon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, center fielder Manuel Margot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in, Will Myers. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Chris Taylor
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th.
Striding in, Warren Spahn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hunter Renfroe
squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Yangervis Solarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior's in pursuit. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Melky Cabrera is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's flared out toward left. Taylor onto the grass, makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the Milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And that is swung on and missed as Ibar's down on strikes for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A good look there at the picturesque La Jolla Cove just north of San Diego. Welcome back to Petco Park, home of the Padres.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Batting second, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Spangenberg has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
here's George Springer. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Perella is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Standing in, number 64. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Pitcher, number 64.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Margot.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Perella. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. Into the box now, Steve Finley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A little bouncer. One and 2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
First baseman number 8.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. As they take the lead, it's 2-1. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. '50th pitch of the game on its way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the.
Leading off the 4th for the Padres, first baseman, number 4.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Oh, that grounder got him. Nice recovery play to get the 2nd out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Finley sprinting after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Solarte rounds the corner and is headed home, and not in time as the run scores.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Eric Ibar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Avila.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The pitcher, number 21.
The pitcher, Warren Spahn, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Popped up, calling for it, Solarte, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Hedges. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Hedges.
Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. In there, 1-1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit to third. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Manuel Margot, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Padres.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Pirela. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there, and that retires the side. So 1 run. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Finley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Ready for another chance. Mike Moustakas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading off for the Padres, first baseman, Will Myers.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Hunter Renfroe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohannes Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Padres are
Leading off for the hipsters, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Alex Avila is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Fly ball out to right field. Renfroe is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The pitcher, Warren
Devin Mesoraco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Oh, that ball just barely stayed fair over the third base bag. Well, nice job by the left fielder, cutting that ball off and holding him to first base on a single.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Lifted the other way out to left center. Margot is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen.
Your attention, please.
Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Corey Spangenberg is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Finley is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Hedges. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see it.
Diego now pitching and batting in the 8th spot. Number 34. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot. Number 44. Hector
grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Steve Finley has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no.
Leading off for the Padres,
Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Manuel Margot goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carter Capps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Back up the middle, and Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit, so the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Brian Dozier will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a big pitch coming here late. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Avila.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing. Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The San Diego Padres earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and